Accurate, but scarcely thorough. It's Sanctuary of Reality, my comic review series. Time now for Cerebus issue 194, the 44th chapter of Mothers and Daughters. Dave continues to talk to Cerebus, pointing out how an uncomfortable truth is always preferable to a comfortable lie, and telling him that he's offering him something greater than money or power. He's offering him awareness. Dave leads Cerebus over near Saturn, where Dave has been simultaneously talking to Siren, and had hoped to talk to the both of them together. However, Siren's psychic raging over learning that her creator is male is making this impossible. So, since Dave can't tell Siren's backstory to Siren, he'll instead tell it to Cerebus by himself. So once upon a time, two robed women in the area of Unshib, one named Siren and one named Serna, formulated the 5 cornerstones of matriarchal revolution. Soon after, the Sepran Empire would cease its century-long occupation of Upper Felda, leaving only women and children behind alive. The cornerstones are introduced in the town of Riverside, at one of the quilting circles women have taken part in for years, and it quickly is accepted by those who live there as the new way of life. Quilting, as the movement is mostly known, catches on in these farming communities, causing the nearest town to effectively shut down and soon be absorbed by the movement. The few men that remained end up hanging out in the community taverns getting drunk, while the women do all the work on the farms together. Domestic violence flares up, so Serna, who is in charge of communal safety, proves to be a vicious and deadly assassin to anyone who commits violence against women. Serna trains her own force of assassins, known as Sirenists, in honor of the founder of their movement. Lower Felda attempts to invade Upper Felda, but finds the Sirenists too deadly, and the upkeep of occupying the area is too expensive. Needless to say, it doesn't go well for them until they finally have to withdraw, though with the seeds of quilting now planted in their own society. Sirenism, as quilting becomes known despite Siren's objections, spreads further and further, with Reed's publishers demonizing them, merely adding to their clout. Siren is concerned with the militarism within her movement, and slowly cuts back on them, only for Serna to stage a coup. Not merely overthrowing Siren, Serna assumes her identity. Cerebus realizes the old woman whose house he fell into not long ago is the original Siren. What did the new Siren do to the old Siren when taking over her movement? This is a fascinating issue. We've waited so damn long to get a backstory for Siren, and it's been entirely worth the wait. Strangely enough, Sirenism, as it was founded, as we see in this issue, was actually a good thing. It wasn't originally about oppressing man or dominating anybody. It was all about survival in a post-occupation society. What the former Serna did to it and why she did that will be explained in more detail in the next issue, but needless to say, in this case, one bad apple actually spoils the whole orchard. To reiterate the final revelation of this issue, mainly because I have time to kill, the Aardvark woman that we know as Siren was originally named Serna. She was the muscle behind Sirenism. The old lady that we met at the beginning of Women that we heard referred to as Serna is actually the original Siren. She was the founder of the Sirenist movement. Serna overtook Siren, swapped their identities, and thanks to her psychic abilities and the fact that everyone in Sirenism wore robes, it appears that no one was the wiser. Serna, the only Siren that we've ever known, the Aardvark one, keeps calling this revelation a lie. She keeps saying Dave is lying about it. I don't want to get ahead of the story too much, but Dave does reveal next issue that Siren actually believes herself to be the original Siren. Between her psychic powers, her Aardvarkian nature, she seems to have rewritten her memories to reflect the narrative that she herself has enforced. She likely doesn't even remember doing this. So, if you believe a lie long enough. Next time, what is the deal with Cerebus's medallions?